You what, bro?
My hair straightener.
Mine too.
It's all kind of crazy.
Funny how that works out. I used to have worry about that. All right, so.
Did you really straighten your hair?
No, I never straightened my hair. I never blew dry it either. Not myself, no.
Gotcha.
So anyways, back to the real stuff. All right, so having an appearance of being lean and healthy is super important for a lot of people, but there's really a big difference. Like, you can be skinny and not healthy. And when I talk to people about their goals, even whether they're working me or not, most of the time what their goal or their approach is leading to is a skinny but unhealthy body, right? So there's different ways to do it, and focus on your health might not get you skinny as fast, but it will get you skinny and even better looking, because we don't like that slumped down, skinny, non-muscular look. And not only that, like, what are you gonna do physically? You know, even just grabbing groceries, like, or anything, you know. So there's a big difference, and Kathleen's gonna talk about that a little bit as far as how to approach it and what's bad can happen when you just worry about skinny and not your health.
Yeah, unfortunately we have this thing called social media and all sorts of other media where we see, like, what comes to our homepage is like the extremes, right? We see like the elite athletes, the bodybuilders, the this and that, people that have very nice physiques. And we look at that and we're like, why can't I look like that? I put in this hard work. I come to the gym every day. Why don't I look like that? Well, a couple of reasons. One, those are professional athletes, and that is their life. Their life is train, eat, sleep, recover. So training is a small part, eat, sleep, recover, a big part. And that's why they look the way they do. The second part is those people are going towards something as a short period of time of their life. They're doing something extreme for a short period of time to get to their goals. That does not mean it's healthy for them. I've worked with many elite athletes, and they are not optimally healthy, but they have to constantly be in a deficit because, you know, if you're an ultra marathon runner, that's just your life. You have to run a marathon or more every couple of days, and you can never really catch up to that. Same with other athletes. I've met and talked to a bunch of females particularly who are very lean, but they don't have a cycle. They are not able to reproduce if they wanted to. Eventually, when they get off of their elite training, they will be able to. They'll come back to normal. When normal, it looks like, is not 9% body fat for a female. That's very low end. And I get a lot of people that come to me and they're like, I want to lose this like 1% of body fat here. And eventually my goals for them that they don't know are that eventually they're going to start feeling better. And because they feel better, they won't notice that 1% of body fat anymore. Because when your energy is great, your sleep's great, you can crush every workout, you're hitting PRs, those things become so powerful that you love yourself more anyways. You're like, I'm more capable, I can do all these things, and then I can go home and run around with my kids for 3 hours. So eventually what we want is a shift in mindset to be not perfect, but perfectly healthy, to the fact that we can do everything we want to do and still love ourselves however we look.
Yeah, that was a huge thing for me too, because, you know, after, you know, through college and training after that, all I cared about was being as big and strong as possible. For who? Not me. Like, it was more for the outside world, like insecurities I was trying to hide, feeling like a man and all that stuff. But that really didn't get me healthy, right? I felt like crap. I could barely move. I couldn't keep up with the kids. So taking that shift in the mind, this didn't happen like that. It took me a while to get to the point where I don't care that I'm not as big as I was at all, not one bit, because I just want to feel good and be healthy and not sacrifice the things outside of how I look. Because really, nobody's really paying that much attention anyways, right? If somebody doesn't like you because you don't have a six-pack, you don't want those people in your life anyways. And you're not going to find the right, if you're looking for that boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, lover, like, if you think they're going to stick around just because you have a six-pack, not only you have to think about finding somebody else, but you got to work on yourself too. And there's no shame in this. Trust me. Like, I'll be working on myself till the day I die. I don't have it perfected. Nobody does. Anybody that tells you they do, they're lying. No doubt about it. So just really kind of shifting the mind to what's really important. And if you focus on what's important, the looks will come. Right? And you'll be comfortable in your skin, and it doesn't matter if you have like the perfect horseshoe on the back of your arm, if you're a guy, or a lean, sexy six-pack, because I mean, that's just not sustainable. Like, I don't want to eat to the way that I would have a six-pack. No, thank you. No, thank you at all.
You know what's more attractive than physical appearance is actually confidence. When you feel better, you're more confident.
Yeah, absolutely. And not worrying about, and back to one more story. I remember going to powerlifting meet for my buddy just for support. And years ago, I would just be looking around the room like, you know, oh, he's bigger than me. Oh, he's bigger than me. Like, oh, I got to work harder. And at this point, I've been 30 pounds heavier and with more muscle. And I didn't even think about that once when I was in there. You know, like I wasn't like, oh, comparing myself to everybody. So these are things that are probably even more valuable goals to reach than a six-pack. So this also gives you an idea where our heads are at. Like what you want to improve on, this is what we can help you improve on as well. Not just the actual, you know, surface area on this outside, you know, that's going to change anyways as we get older. You know, it's going to change. It's going to go away. So when we work on the stuff that takes care of the inside, we're going to be better way down the line, not just right now.
The better we function on the inside, the better we look on the outside, and the better we present ourselves to the world.
And the happier you are.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for listening. Reach out if you have any questions, and we'll talk to you soon. Boom.